Shalom, everyone. Back again with another video regarding in the beginning. In the last video, or part 3 of in the beginning, we left off in the 2nd chapter in the 4th verse. But I'm going to start at the 1st verse, 2nd chapter. Thus the heavens and the earth were completed, and all their array. And on the 7th day, Elohim completed his work which he had done. And he rested on the 7th day from all his work which he had made. And Elohim blessed the 7th day and set it apart, because on it he rested from all his work which Elohim in creating had made. These are the births of the heavens and the earth, when they were created in the day that Yahweh Elohim made earth and heavens. Now, no shrub of the field was yet on the earth, and no plant of the field had yet sprung up, for Yahweh Elohim had not sent rain on the earth, and there was no man to till the ground. But a mist went up from the earth and watered the entire surface of the ground. And Yahweh Elohim formed the man out of the dust from the ground and breathed into his nostrils breath of life, and the man became a living being. I'm going to read this particular verse in the 1611. The Holy Bible, 1611, King James Version. And Elohim, or Yahweh, and Yahweh Elohim formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. So let's look up soul in the concordance. Here we have soul. And right here, and man became a living S, but that stands for soul. Genesis 2:7. So in the Hebrew called the concordance, or the dictionary, I mean, is 53:15. And this is the New Strong's Concordance, the New Strong's exhaustive concordance of the Bible. $53.15. $53.15. We have nefesh for soul. It says from 53:14, 53:14, nafesh, a prime root, to breathe, to be breathed upon, refreshed as if by a current of air, be refreshed selves, nafesh, breathing, creature, animal, or vitality, used very widely in a literal, accommodated, or figurative sense, bodily or mental. Any appetite, beast, body, breath, creature, deadly, desire, discontented, fish, ghost, greedy, be, heart, hath jeopardy of life, in jeopardy, lust, man, me, mine, mortality, one own person, pleasure, her, him, my, thy, self, them, yourselves, slay, soul, tablet, they, thing, she, will, would have it, soul. In the Aleph Bait, or the breath of life. And let's think about the breath of life for a minute. Because in all actuality, there's a lot of individuals that really take the breath of life for granted. And when you really stop and think about when Elohim breathed the breath of life, that's when it all began. That's when this consciousness that we experience began on this level. So the breath of life could never be taken for granted. Because the breath of life is just that. Once that breath ceases, there's no more life. And then we can't ever forget that that breath of life came through whom? Through the original man. That's being taken for granted. The Most High used that original man to transfer that breath of life into mankind as well, and womankind. So the breath of life is the life support of the planet. And as I said before, this book called the Bible is law. And it will always be esteemed as law, held in high esteem. So with that, I shall bid you shalom, peace, and prosperity.